we'll go ahead and get started. Today's call is titled The Service Upgrade, Upgrading Service. And, you know, I want to talk about initially, it doesn't matter what hotel chain, major hotel chain you want to talk about, but for today's call, and my hotel of choice is the Hilton chain. So we're going to talk first about the Hilton chain, and I personally stay at a lot of hotels. So the Hampton Inn and the Hilton chain is my primary choice. And one of the things they do is they have a rewards card. And this rewards program acknowledges your visit, kind of tracks it, puts some points into a fund that you can do things with, like pick out small gifts or stay free nights. And each hotel has certain night free standards. So one might be 10,000 points and another hotel might be 40,000 points and for a free night stay. But recently I was calling on some clients in Florida, and I decided to extend the stay of my last dealer call was on Friday. So we went to Daytona Beach and the Daytona Hilton there on some reward nights, which is always a good feeling. But when I arrived to the hotel and got to the front desk, did something very nice, made me feel special, and they said, Mr. Gehring, oh, great news. We've upgraded your room. You're on our 16th floor overlooking the ocean. Now, I'll tell you, we go up the elevator to the 16th floor, and it is the Hilton Honors reward floor. And we get up to the room, and it is just a stunning view of the ocean, and it's just spectacular. But the feeling that gave of the upgrade hit me because I asked myself, what could we do in a service department to have those kinds of upgrades and the feeling that you receive on the visits. Now, if I go to the Hampton Inn, they have a choice of a snack and a beverage, a water or something like that they give because I spend so many nights in hotels. And I want to go back to this Hilton in Daytona Beach because while we were there, they had promotions at this hotel. And you can imagine the first official summer weekend of the Daytona Beach area was they did promotions to pack the hotel. And the promotions they did worked. The hotel was packed. But during the visit, the elevator had a failure because there were so many people on it. It overloaded the elevator, and they were dealing with that. And the next morning, well, on night 2, when it was totally packed, we went up to take a shower and had no hot water. So here we were on the 16th floor wondering if we could get down the elevators, really, or what kind of inconvenience that would be. And we ran out of hot water the following day. So really, the upgrade was wonderful. That feeling was wonderful. But due to the shortfalls of the visit, the actual things that went wrong during the visit, I tell you, it kind of offset the feeling of the upgrade. So today's call is going to go into the dealership side of what we can do for the upgrade. And I know that most manufacturers do have the reward points program, and I would challenge everybody to consider that. I think that's a valued tool to retain customers, and I will share with you that if you look at every marketing company that does market and try to get a nice share of that market, they do that. United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, every major hotel chain. The list goes on and on. Everybody wants to have a rewards card of some kind because it does create the environment of customer retention. And they want you to use their company. They want you to be that dedicated person and build up those points. But in the service environment, how can we take the service upgrade program? How can we capture the feeling that we want our customers to have when they come in and do business with us? And I want to challenge you, first of all, to always ask, how can we be better? I think one thing would just be a home run hit. Picture you're coming into service department, something broke. You're going in for maintenance. This is just not a pleasant experience in the start of it. If something breaks, you're inconvenienced, and really, maintenance is an inconvenience also. So you come in, strike one for our customers. It's generally strike one. And I think a lot of dealerships these days are doing the free car wash, the no-charge car wash, and that's a wonderful upgrade. It really is. If you're coming in and the car's dirty and someone washes it for you, that is a wonderful, good feeling to get back inside a well-maintained car that's just been serviced, had everything right with it, and now it's clean. That makes a difference. But let's say your dealership doesn't provide that. Some of the reasons that I hear for not providing the car wash, we've actually had people complain we scratched their car. Well, then there's not a good walk-around process or customer intake process. But we could go on. We don't have time. We don't have the staffing in the car wash area to do it. We don't have an automatic car wash. We don't. We can't. We will not. These are things that are set. But let's just assume if you wanted to say to yourself, when I see a really filthy car, we can't do 100% of them. We just can't. We won't. Whatever. But when you see that customer's car is filthy, why not upgrade the service visit? Go to that customer and say, you know what, I see your car could use a wash. I'm going to give you a free upgrade on today's service visit, and we're going to take care of that for you. Or if you see the interior has gravel in the carpet, why not? So, I see that you've got some gravel in the carpet, some dirt on the carpet. I'm going to go ahead, and while we have that today, if it's all right with you, I'll have that vacuumed out for you. Make that nice. We're going to upgrade your visit. How would that make your customer feel? I promise you, it would make them feel special. It would make them feel proud that they chose your dealership. Now, I'm going to mention again, the Hilton experience I just recently had its mistakes. And I think when the attitude of the dealership is, how can I upgrade your service? That doesn't mean you're going to achieve perfection and never make a mistake. You're always going to have things that come up. But I'll tell you what, sitting on the 16th floor overlooking the ocean, those mistakes didn't seem as critical. Those problems that occurred during the visit didn't seem as critical. And I will tell you that that's the same with the service upgrade. What are you doing for the waiting area? Do you have snacks in there? Do we have beverages available? Do we have options? Are we concerned about what the car needs? When you see the customers' vehicles coming in and there's something easy, but you notice something wrong, it could be as simple as a light bulb's out. Hey, while I have that in there, we're going to go ahead and upgrade your visit to include the labor on putting that light bulb in. Always be looking for ways to upgrade your customers, to give it that service plus. Also, I think we need to look at the attitude of always wanting to upgrade your processes. How can your processes be better? How can we upgrade that service visit by having processes that impress and get the customer through with the maximum ease that we need to have to give them that incredible experience we all desire? I think we need to, at the same time, upgrade our people. You can't tolerate an attitude from the people that doesn't have this service plus, this upgrade service attitude. If you have people in your facility that aren't in tune with providing maximum customer care and upgrading the service, they feel the customer's an inconvenience. They're doing more damage for you on customer retention than you can even comprehend. You got to correct it, address it, or really get the staff in there that understands it. Upgrade the people all the time. Training, providing them the coaching and the encouragement that they need to know what your expectations are of customer care, and that you won't tolerate really anything less than that. Always be working to upgrade the people. Always be working to upgrade your processes. You see, this service upgrade concept isn't difficult. It's really not outrageous, but it requires an attitude. It is an attitude. It's also a commitment. In the final comment here, it's something you can never stop. You're not going to reach a point in time where you say, I've arrived. I've got it all perfected. The commitment needs to be to always be improving. The road to excellence is a journey, not a destination. All right, we'll open it up now. If you have any comments or questions, push the number 1. Mike and Linda are moderators today. So they will see that you raise your hand by pushing number 1 on your phone, and then we'll open it up for comment or questions. And also, while we're waiting for that, I'll make a few suggestions and say that if anyone has any recommended topics or concerns, always feel free to text Mike or email Mike at mikes@fixedperformance.com, and we'll be happy to consider your topics. If you have any comments or questions, also, Mike is also always available for that. So, Mike, Linda, do we have anyone with comments or questions? Okay, well, thanks everybody for your time. Have a great day, and upgrade that service department. Take care. Bye-bye.